It was a chilly evening, and Milo the little brown bear sat in his cozy kitchen, his nose twitching at the delicious smell of hot chocolate. His favorite mug was already filled with the warm, sweet drink, but something was missing. Marshmallows, thought Milo, his eyes lighting up. He opened his pantry, but to his dismay, the jar of marshmallows was empty. Milo sighed, but he wasn't about to give up. I'll find marshmallows somewhere, he thought. With his scarf wrapped snugly around his neck, Milo grabbed his basket and set off into the frosty forest to search for his favorite treat. As Milo wandered along the snowy trail, he spotted his friend Penny the squirrel, gathering acorns under a tall oak tree. Her fluffy tail twitched as she worked, her cheeks puffed full of acorns. Hi, Milo, thought Penny, dropping her acorns into a neat little pile. What are you up to? I'm looking for marshmallows, Milo thought. Do you have any? Penny tapped her chin thoughtfully. No marshmallows here, but I saw something white and fluffy near the meadow earlier. Maybe that's what you're looking for. Milo thanked Penny and hurried toward the meadow, his basket swinging at his side. When Milo reached the meadow, he saw what Penny was talking about. Little white puffs were scattered across the snow-covered grass. They looked just like marshmallows. Excited, Milo grabbed one and sniffed it. But instead of the sweet scent of marshmallows, he got a noseful of cold snow. These weren't marshmallows at all. They were snowballs. Milo laughed at his mistake. Oh well, he thought, I'll keep looking. He put the snowball down and continued his journey. As Milo wandered deeper into the forest, the sun began to set, painting the sky with streaks of orange and pink. He spotted Ollie the owl perched on a low branch, his feathers fluffed up against the cold. Hello, Milo, thought Ollie in his deep, wise voice. What brings you out on such a chilly evening? I'm looking for marshmallows, Milo thought. Have you seen any? Ollie blinked slowly. No marshmallows here, but I did see something white and squishy near the river. Maybe that's what you're searching for. Milo's eyes lit up with hope. Thank you, Ollie, he thought, and he hurried toward the river, his little paws crunching in the snow. When Milo reached the riverbank, he saw something unusual. A cluster of white, squishy shapes was floating on the water's edge. Could these be marshmallows, he thought, his heart racing? He leaned closer and poked one with his paw. It wobbled, but didn't feel quite right. Then, with a tiny splash, the shapes moved. They weren't marshmallows. They were lily pads with frozen frost on top. Milo sighed, feeling a bit discouraged. But just as he was about to turn back, he noticed a trail of tiny footprints leading away from the river. Following the footprints, Milo found himself near a hollow log. The footprints stopped there, and a soft, rustling sound came from inside. Curious, Milo peeked into the log. To his surprise, there was Penny the squirrel. She was holding a tiny bag of marshmallows she had found in an old picnic basket left behind by campers. I thought you might need these, thought Penny with a smile, holding the bag out to Milo. Milo's heart filled with joy. Thank you, Penny, he thought, placing the marshmallows carefully into his basket. Milo hurried home, the marshmallows swinging safely in his basket. When he arrived, the kitchen was warm and inviting, and the smell of hot chocolate filled the air. But Milo didn't forget his friends. He carefully poured 3 mugs of hot chocolate, dropped marshmallows into each one, and set off again. First, he stopped by Penny's tree and handed her a steaming mug. Then he visited Ollie's branch, leaving a warm drink for him too. Finally, Milo returned to his own kitchen. He settled into his favorite chair, wrapped his paws around his hot chocolate, and took a sip. The marshmallows melted perfectly, making the drink sweet and creamy. As he gazed out the window at the snowy forest, Milo smiled, feeling warm and happy inside. The journey had been worth it, not just for the marshmallows, but for the friends who had helped along the way.